Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Liverpool up against Aston Villa.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Jordan Henderson starts alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa. Emilio Martinez is the goalkeeper. Luca Digne plays with Matty Cash in the fullback positions. Douglas Luiz plays alongside Boubacar Kamara in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins.
Number 26, Andrew Robertson. Number 3, Fabinho. Thank you, Anfield. Enjoy the game.
And so the battle commences. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Jones. On a pass that lacks quality. McGinn. Intelligent threaded pass here. Strong play as he keeps the ball in anticipation of support arriving. Kamara. It has to be. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Andrew Robertson. Henderson has it. Good-looking ball. Salah. Nicely timed tackle. Luca Digne. Well, I think, Stuart, you have to feel for any defender charged with the task of keeping Mo Salah quiet. He can be fantastic to watch.
Well, Derek, over the years he scored so many goals. It's his ability to come short and then spin in behind defenders at such pace. When the ball's played in behind, nobody catches him, and he often gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, and we know what the result is.
Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Henderson. Salah. Here's Fabinho. And that's a straightforward stop. And the cross smuggled away. Good pressure high up the pitch. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. And sometimes when you've been pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds. And that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
Underway again, Liverpool hold the aces. Henderson. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
This is a message for away supporters. At full time, can you please remain where you are, and your coach will meet you.
But in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. Lovely ball over the top. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo. And there to intervene. Luis Diaz. Andrew Robertson. Just not looking confident in possession. Can they create something from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Henderson. Gakpo. Jones. Well, fine use of the ball. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Breaking at pace. Jones. And he did well to cut it out. Bailey. This could be the equaliser. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Camara. It is advantage Liverpool here. How can he take them on and beat them? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. John McGinn. And support available. Ball back with Liverpool now. Luis Diaz. And room now out on the flank. Henderson. On to Robertson. Henderson. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And they know they need to stop him. Salah. Salah. And still pressing. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Well, the referee deciding to let the play flow, but now it will be a booking, Stuart.
Well, as soon as the ball went dead, he was always going to book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Another corner. Still not clear. Well, nothing comes of it. Boubacar Kamara. Ollie Watkins. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right. As you can see, Liverpool have had all the ball in the last 15 minutes, and their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Intelligent threaded pass here. Ramsey! The save was a good one. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, it still could be dangerous. Bailey. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. A mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Henderson. And Diaz has it. Luis Diaz. And the decision offside here. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Tyrone Mings. Here's Bailey. Well, inching towards half-time and Liverpool with the advantage. Stuart, what have you made of the performance?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Liverpool with acres of space out wide. Options in the centre. And a fine tackle. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, a bad pass it was. Well, they've given him too much space. Luis Diaz. He's got to have a go here. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up for grabs here.
Boubacar Kamara. Esri Konsa. Ramsey. It's with Douglas Luiz. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. An example of how to press. Fabinho. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And so the match is underway. And the cross smuggled away. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And still pressing. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Ramsey! The save was a good one. Luis Diaz. He's got to have a go here. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up.
And the referee gets the second half going. Liverpool with the lead. Will they be able to hold on to it? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Counter-attacking very much an option. Konate. Watkins. Digne. Cross fired over. Well, nicely cut out. Salah. Van Dijk with it. Fabinho. Curtis Jones. Henderson has it. Gakpo. Liverpool have given it away. Leon Bailey. Watkins. McGinn. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper.
Well, the stats tell you everything. They've lacked invention, they've lacked creativity, and they haven't got the ball into the penalty area often enough. And that's why they're behind in this game.
Well, visionary passing. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Gakpo. Henderson. Salah. Excellent passing. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Curtis Jones. Well, they might be onto something. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And what an emphatic strike it is from Salah. Hit with his laces, it's a great finish and a great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Leon Bailey in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next and perhaps a goal from this free kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Post got in the way. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
30 minutes left for play. Oh, they've lost it. Can he find the right pass? And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. Salah. And he read it well, intercepting it. Lucadinha. On to McGinn. Boubacar Kamara. And the referee blows for a foul. And time for the change now. Into the box it goes. And the keeper collects under a bit of pressure. Chance to finish. Free kick awarded to Liverpool.
Substitution for Liverpool.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now.
Number 5, to be replaced by number 32, Joel Matip.
Jota. And now Henderson. Back to Jota. Henderson. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And slipped through beautifully. McGinn. Liverpool doing well to win back possession.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have really dictated the play, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. Fabinho. And this is Diogo Jota now. Luis Diaz. Henderson. Nicely saved.
Substitution for Liverpool.
And a substitution in the offing.
Number 17, Curtis Jones. Coming onto the pitch, number 7, James Milner.
They favoured a short one here. Jota. Oh, could be. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Leon Bailey. Douglas Luiz. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Jota. Oh, managing to beat him. Now the attack fizzled out. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Bailey. Promising sequence. Well, he's given us away. Mo Salah. Henderson. Well, it could be on for him here. Opportunity missed. Douglas Luiz. McGinn. He's in behind. Oh, he's missed it. And that might be their fate sealed.
Well, that must be it. He surely had to score there.
Oh, poor from the keeper. Shielding the ball superbly. Douglas Luiz. This might be ideal for the counter. They need to get bodies back. They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Short and along the ground. Determined block. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. In position here to protect the ball. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Big opportunity. Defensive excellence there. Jota. And Villa with the ball again. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. But the flag is raised, and that brings this move to an end.
Well, he saw the pass, but he just couldn't get it away quickly enough.
And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
Salah. Plenty of support here. Dangerous looking through ball. McGinn. Excellent defending. Jota. This is Salah. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Milner. Salah! And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Goals without reply. Strong play here. Diogo Jota. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Henderson. And Diaz has it. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Alex Moreno. And Diaz has it. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
So, positivity envelops Mo Salah. Not for the first time either. Your verdict?
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
And the cross smuggled away. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And still pressing. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Ramsey! The save was a good one. Luis Diaz. He's got to have a go here. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up.
Curtis Jones. Well, they might be onto something. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. Nicely saved. And a substitution in the offing. Jota. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Milner. Salah. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.